guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are going to be doing an anti-haul, and the reason why I wanted to do that is because I did recently post a Target and Ulta haul, and I felt like it was only fair to balance things out with an anti-haul and talk about a bunch of things that I don't want to spend my money on. And I know that this goes without saying for most of you, but I feel like I have to always do a little bit of a disclaimer at the start of videos like this in case any of you are new and don't really know me or how my channel works. But I do want to say that the purpose of videos like this is never to spread negativity or make people feel bad for what they want to purchase. It's just to explain why I don't want to purchase certain items, because I cannot possibly buy everything that launches. I have to draw the line somewhere, so this is just for entertainment purposes, to take a look at some new things that have launched in the makeup and skincare space over the past few weeks, and why I just don't feel like buying them. Okay, let's jump into it. First up, we have these Pumpkin Retinol eye patches from Moly. So the main ingredients worth highlighting in these eye patches are pumpkin extract, retinol, and hyaluronic acid. And don't get me wrong, the packaging is adorable. I actually think this is so cute. I like it a lot. I just feel like I probably wouldn't see much benefit around my eye area in using these. I mean, they definitely look like they feel nice. They look like they'd be very hydrating, so not to discount that. But as far as their claims of this having gentle retinol that is strong enough to smooth away fine lines and combat signs of aging, I'm gonna say probably not. So this says it has 22,000 ppb retinol in it. I have never seen retinol described in that way, so I looked it up, and that would be, I believe, if I did the calculations correctly, 0.0022% retinol. So a very small amount. So they look very cute, but not gonna buy. Okay, another Moly product that I had to talk about is this Tako Pore Blackhead Scrub Stick. I am so confused by this product. So if I'm understanding this correctly, it is a stick that you rub on your face to remove blackheads. I just feel like the last thing that I want to do to my blackheads is rub a waxy stick on them. So the abrasive in this that is supposed to draw out impurities is charcoal, so it's not like this has some secret ingredient that you can't find elsewhere. You can find charcoal masks all over the place, and especially charcoal masks that are not in wax form like this. So I would personally rather go that route or use a charcoal cleanser, something like that. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, this one's a no. You guys already knew that I wasn't going to buy this, but I just had to include it in this video because look at the price tag. This Essence lotion from Chanel is $120. What? I haven't even looked at the ingredients yet, but I just know it's not going to be anything special. There will be nothing in this that you can't find elsewhere for significantly less. Okay, let's look. All right, we have red camellia extract, which is a soothing antioxidant plant. Non-fragrant, actually, surprisingly. Niacinamide, this does still have fragrance. Hyaluronic acid, adenosine, one peptide at the very bottom of the label. I stand by what I said. Not saying it doesn't have nice ingredients, but I am saying I know that you can find something like this for way less than $120. Well, next is the Drunk Elephant Ceramighty AF Eye Balm. Ceramighty AF. What is that even supposed to mean? So this contains a lot of different oils like avocado, oat kernel, evening primrose, jojoba, and some calming ingredients, and then of course ceramides. Ceramides. The texture of this actually looks pretty nice. I like how thick it looks. It's just not something I want to spend $60 on. I am going to be posting a video very soon, if it's not already up, of my top 5 favorite eye creams, and they are all more affordable than this, and they're all delicious and amazing. So I just feel like $60 on something like this is not necessary. And also, this photo that they use to show how this visibly reduces lines and crow's feet, this looks photoshopped. What? I mean, maybe the product is just really sinking in here and making the eye area look nice, but there's nothing in this that's actually going to get rid of wrinkles. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, CeraVe recently launched that new skin renewing eye cream. I reviewed that in a What's Going On at the Drugstore video. I'll list that below if you haven't seen that yet. But that eye cream, let's see, has ceramides, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and peptides, and it's $24.99. Just saying. All right, next we have the Fenty Skin Cocoa Cleanser Soothing All Over Cleansing Bar. This kind of looks like chocolate. I am just not really a cleansing bar kind of gal. I think the biggest reason is that it bothers me that I can't store it nicely with the rest of my cleansers. Like, it has to be in a separate area in a little, I was gonna say sponge holder. No, this is soap, not a sponge. In a soap holder, like on my sink somewhere in the shower, and then I just forget that I have it. I want everything together. I'm type A, if you didn't already guess that. And I know a lot of people steer clear from cleansing bars like this altogether because of the fear that they will be too stripping on the skin, but this is not like a bar of Dove soap. This doesn't have anything in it that would be overly stripping. I'm not a cleansing bar kind of gal. If this was in a bottle, I would totally try it as a body wash because it has some really nice softening ingredients in it, like coconut oil and cacao. What? Pull it together. And cacao butter. That sounds delicious. All right, next is the Tatcha Kissu Lip Mask. This lip mask actually already exists. They're just launching a limited edition shade, Plum Blossom, but I don't want any of these lip masks at all. I mean, the texture of it looks very nice. It has that kind of like bouncy jelly texture, at least from what I can see in the photos. But I feel like this kind of thing feels nice for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, I'm like, oh my gosh, my lips feel so dry. I need my Vaseline. Jelly products like this that don't have occlusive ingredients just do not leave my lips feeling conditioned and moisturized for nearly as long as I would want them to, especially at a Tatcha price point. So, I mean, this would be nice like on top of Vaseline as a topper. That I would actually like, but it's not worth the money for me. All right, I don't know how new this actually is, but it was showing up on new arrivals on Sephora, and it's the JLo Beauty Firm and Flaunt Targeted Booty Balm. This claims to have a clinically tested formula that visibly firms, hydrates, and fades the appearance of stretch marks for a smoother, more defined looking booty. I don't believe you. What's even in this? Guarana seed, which has high caffeine levels to visibly reduce puffiness. Pink pepper slim. It sounds like a rap name. That is a plant extract that apparently smooths, diffuses, and fades the look of stretch marks. And then one peptide. I just feel like there is quite literally no way that this is going to redefine the look of my booty. Come on now. Like, you gotta do some squats to do that. Let me look at reviews. Lots of people saying this did not smooth or firm their booty, but there are people saying that they feel their skin kind of like tighten and tingle after applying it. Next is a new celebrity skincare launch from Brad Pitt called Domaine. Sounds very fancy. I mean, I can just tell by looking at this packaging that this is going to be insanely overpriced. Let's look. You guys, they have a cream that has 1.7 ounces of product that retails for $320. You're lying. Oh my God, the serum's even more. The serum has 1 fluid ounce of product and is $385. Is this a joke? What's going on? Okay, so apparently this line was inspired by wine. Brad Pitt owns a winery in Provence, and he aims to bring skincare back to the basics of nature. Parentheses, think grapes. He says, our goal is to imitate the organic cycles of nature. There's no waste in nature. Anything left over or discarded becomes food for something else. This exemplary circular system is the inspiration for Domaine. So in looking at the ingredients, there's a lot of grape action going on here. We have grape water, grape skin extract, grapevine extract. I mean, some nice things, hyaluronic acid, probiotics, and they also created 2 exclusive patented active compounds called GSM-10 and Pro-GR3 that are supposed to slow down signs of skin aging. I would like to see proof of that because I just don't believe it's going to slow it down enough for me to pay $385 on this. Okay, moving on. Another very random celebrity brand launch is Barker Wellness. So this is Travis Barker's wellness brand. And as part of this wellness brand, he also came out with skincare. I mean, this is definitely still expensive, but at least it's a lot more reasonable than Brad Pitt's. So there is a renewal balm for $100, a $60 moisturizer, a $60 face mask, an $80 face serum, and a $90 eye serum. What's in this renewal balm? Key ingredients: CBC, which is a powerful cannabinoid that may help to calm and relax muscles. Maybe. And then this also has CBG, which is a THC-free cannabinoid, rich in antioxidants that helps to calm inflammation, reduce blemishes, and soothe acne. Okay, hold on. So this literally only has olive oil, wax, and these 2 cannabinoid ingredients. That's it for $100. All right, at least with this face serum, there's a little bit more going on here. Salicylic acid, niacinamide, still has the cannabinoid ingredients, panthenol, bisabolol. Nothing you can't find elsewhere. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess not with the cannabinoid ingredients, but I'm not interested in this brand, if you can't already tell. What I would love to know is what they're anticipating from these brands. Like, how many people do they expect to purchase from them? That's not even me being shady. I'm really curious, like from a marketing standpoint, what was their brand vision? That I would like to know. And then I want to know how it actually holds up to that, because wow, okay. All right, let's move on from skincare and take a look at new makeup launches next. I have seen so many holiday collection launches recently, but I didn't want to make this an entire holiday themed video, so I sprinkled in a couple, but that won't be the main focus. Let's start off with this. I had to include this because I feel like this is maybe one of the most random things that I have ever seen a makeup brand launch. What is this? Brighter Smile Vault Set from Tarte. It's a teeth whitening pen and a chubby lipstick. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I feel like I have a really hard time trusting makeup brands that launch products in such wildly different categories from what the brand is known for. Like, for a makeup brand to start coming out with teeth whitening products, I don't know, it just makes me feel immediately skeptical. You guys will have to let me know if you feel that same way, but this is the type of thing that I would literally never purchase from Tarte. Like, I'm gonna buy my teeth whitening products from Colgate and Crest, and I'll buy my blushes from Tarte. Okay, this launch was announced a while ago, but I wanna know your guys' thoughts on it. It is the Fenty Gloss Balm Ice. So this is a lip luminizer that is said to have an immediate cooling effect, a juicy white finish, no, not white, a juicy wet finish, and a minty scent. When I first heard about this launch, I thought that it was going to be the same kind of thing as the Fenty Heat Gloss Bombs, where they have a bunch of different shades, but instead of it feeling hot on the lips, it will feel cold. So I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. I feel like I haven't really heard of other brands doing anything like that, but from what I can see, it's just this one clear shade that is cold and gives you that like tingling, cooling effect and has a minty scent. And I'm just not obsessed with really cooling minty lip products. There are some that I own, but the reason that I own them is because the colors are beautiful, not because I like that cooling minty sensation. So like the Buxom lip glosses, most beautiful shades of all time, or the Makeup by Mario lip plumping serum. That's pretty subtle, but has a little bit of it. I don't like the product for that reason. I would actually rather it not have that. I just think they look beautiful. So I'm curious to see how this product will perform, knowing that there aren't different shades to choose from and people wouldn't be drawn to this for that reason, but because it's just clear. Are you guys gonna buy this? Let me know. I am not. Okay, one holiday collection that I did really want to include in this video is the MAC holiday collection. And the reason why I wanted to include this is because I feel like this just doesn't feel like holiday to me at all. We have bubblegum pink with bows, one like golden spotted design, kind of looks like fireworks. Another that has like water droplets on it. I don't know. I mean, maybe they were trying to go for like a gift wrapping bow and that's what the bow is for, but I feel like this just looks like, I don't know, a hair bow, like a bow you would wear to play dress up when you were little. I don't know, and just looking at all of the different products here, like the eyeshadow palettes, none of this inspires me. And not that I'm ever really super into holiday launches anyway, but still, I don't know. I don't love this one. What are your thoughts on this pink bow tie, gold spot, water droplet launch? much. Okay, next we have these Revolution Color Corrector skin bases. So these are color correcting primers and they have a green option and a yellow option. These just look super, super thick. Oh, is this supposed to be their copycat to the Dr. Jart color corrector? Because now that I'm looking at the texture of this product, it really reminds me of that. I talked about that product in a video where I shared a few different products that I personally don't like that I know everyone else loves, and I know so many people love that Dr. Jart product, but it just is so pasty and just too thick for me to love it and want to reach for it. And that's the exact same kind of vibe I'm getting from these photos. These just look really thick and pasty. I don't know, I just don't love rubbing anything like that on my skin, especially before makeup. Second to last is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metal Palette. I know that I'm not really an eyeshadow kind of girl anymore. I have been starting to like dip my toes back in the water a little bit, very slowly and cautiously and with very specific types of shades. So I know that, but even still, when I put myself back in the days of when I was obsessed with eyeshadow, I don't understand this palette. And I feel like there have been so many eyeshadow palette launches like this over the past year to 2 years where I'm just like, what is going on here? It feels super mismatched. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I've really noticed a theme of eyeshadow palettes not having the cohesion that they used to and not being as easy to use by themselves for one look. You know, something like this looks like something you would add to pick up shades here and there to other palettes. Well, this photo does make it look better, but still no, not for me. And last, we have the Patrick Ta Major Glow Blush and Highlighter Palette. This is part of their holiday collection, and I just, again, like don't feel super inspired by this. It's one of those products that's like not really giving me a lot of anything. The swatches make this look a lot nicer than the photo of the palette, so maybe it just wasn't the best photo and the photography could have been better. But I don't know, even still, I feel like the color story is just a little bit meh to me. I think the pink is really pretty, but other than that, I just am not obsessed with this one. It's not one that is drawing me in or making me want to purchase it, but I will say that I definitely do want to pick up a couple of his cream powder blush duos. There are several shades that he has in that product that I think are stunning that I will probably test out, but not this one. All right, that is it for this anti-haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and liked that I talked about some things that I don't want to purchase for a change, because I know that it can be really overwhelming, even for me as a creator, to keep up with all of these new launches and people recommending new products. It feels like there are 50 new things every day that you just have to have, and at the end of the day, it's not necessary and it's also not realistic. So I do like to sprinkle in videos like this where I talk about fails or things that didn't impress me and things that I just don't feel like buying. You know, I just don't feel like it. So let me know your thoughts on these new launches below, whether you agree or disagree with me. I always love chatting with you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, click on that notification bell, and send my channel to a friend that you think would enjoy my videos as well. Thank you so much for your support in doing those things. It means the world, and thank you guys for watching my videos. I love the freaking heck out of you. Make sure to stay tuned for my next one because that will be up in a few days, but until then, I hope you have a great few days.